Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I never had emote on. Hey now. Let's get the word out real quick. Stop, Gibbs. Let's see. Okay. All right. Hey, Moogle, and hey, Sparkle. How's that hospital Wi-Fi treating you? Still doing my posts here. How's it going, Moogle? Oh, of course. Hopefully you can stick around at least for a little bit, but I understand hospital Wi-Fi, it's not the greatest. And of course, not having a charger with you. Hello, Gibbsy Noodle. Hopefully you hear something soon, you know. They're basically waiting for a spot to open up, is what it is, you know. Oh, damn. I can't move around too much. I'm still in a lot of pain here. Let me do my social media posts right quick. Man, Facebook still ain't seen my new profile pic. And it still says I'm doing East 3. This is my third time streaming East 4, but it's like, no, you're streaming East 3. Yo, Allison Gray, what's going on? Facebook really do be having a favorite East game. Yeah. We talked about it in the Discord, but, like, Sparkle's at the hospital. And she's probably going to be there for a while. Not at that particular hospital for a while, but she's being transferred to another hospital where they can really give her the kind of help that she needs right now. I don't want to get too much into the gory details of everything, but we're all sort of wishing her speedy recovery. And a return, you know, just a return, really. But hopefully a return, a successful return, is what the words I was looking for. And we're all hoping my back starts feeling better, because, goddamn. Oof. It's a good song, though. This is, Messiah, I think. Yeah, it's Messiah. It's been a wild week, right? I know. Hospital Wi-Fi. Somebody tell Sparkle what I'm basically saying right now is that I understand that hospital Wi-Fi is shit. I'm glad you're here at least for a little while, but you're gonna get that because their Wi-Fi sucks. If you could just pass that on for her in case you didn't get to hear that, but... Oh my, yeah. I'm also streaming in a slightly higher bit rate than I have been previously, so now that I have unlimited bandwidth, might as well up it a bit, right? Not to mention that my upload speed's better. I've gone from an 8 to about a 12, so... Download speed is amazing right now. Went from initially, I had about 90, now I got like 300. Oof. More power. Apparently Sparkle thinks you drink yogurt, from what I said. Hey, okay, cool. You got a roommate there screaming. Well, you're in a hospital. Some people are gonna be in pain. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh. I've been looking forward to this game. I really have. I'm glad to be back at it. Hello, Gibbsy Noodle. Don't jump. No. You can't. Sorry. Can't do it. Good boy, though. I know, you're just trying to say hi, but hello. Okay, nice kisses. Okay, stop. I didn't know that the Twitch mobile thing had an audio-only mode. That's a new one on me. I've never heard of that before. You guys know how much I love this series. I never knew about it. It's so weird though, because going through the series, right, there's 10 East games. 9 of them will be played on Steam. One of them, which is the next one, Super Nintendo. Well, yeah, because you're in there for psychiatric reasons, they're going to be keeping an eye on you, you know? I actually really liked Brandish. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. The second game, I was a little over it at that point, but I kind of, like, really got into the first one. Oh, yeah, I saw your comments. I'm glad you're enjoying the Final Fantasy V one. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to sit here talking a long time. We're going to start the intro now, and we're going to play this game, because I've really been looking forward to this, so I want to get into it now. So here we go. No running in the halls! Don't tell me what to do! I'm running in the halls! Ah, fuck the police! I know a BJD is a ball-jointed doll, but I'm just thinking of ball jerk dick. When your last name is Fail, becoming a doctor doesn't even help all that much. He's gonna take this stick and shove it so far up my ass, I'll be singing Christmas songs with it! In the lava you go. Oh shit! I deserve that. Ooh! I don't know what's going on! Hello, I am over-designed McWeirdo. Hi, I'm Create a Character from Soul Calibur. Nice! 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 Work on it, Sten.
Y'all better respect my Transformers before I change your pronouns to words work, bitch.
Hey, I've been a bad golem. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Oh, I like it. Oh, yes. Oh, from behind. They didn't give you a spoon. That sucks. Let's come on over here and let's play this game. Yeah, yogurt's not a beverage. Hey, I'm proud of you for doing it. Personally, I fucking hate yogurt, but that's just me. But I love blueberries. I would rather just have the blueberries, right? There is no spoon. It is not the spoon that bends. It is yourself. Yeah, it is still eating. Oh, that's right. We got this, like... Look, we're glowing. We got this, like... Okay, so we're in Kaznan. Not Kaznan. We're in the village. I forget what it's called. We're gonna break out of here and explore around a bit. Looks like the villagers are patrolling outside. Can't really go around asking people for information, considering the situation. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. That was my second time watching Matrix 4. I think it's better the second time. And I liked it the first time, but it's better the second time. I caught more. But let's see if we can find anything that might help you get some of your memories back. So I do believe there is a memory somewhere in the village that we have to find. But you have to avoid people. Let's go up. There's a guy right there. Alright. Run, run, run. Oh, he heard me. Damn. How did you get out? Crap, they saw us. How many times do I have to tell you to stay put before you listen? I'm not going to listen, Karna. How did you get out anyway? How did you manage to untie yourselves? No wild beasts ever managed to break out of that. I'm proud of my skills, too. You'll have to show me how you did it sometime. Durin's just strong, that's all it is. just stay put here for now. Got it? Good. No, I am proud of you, though. I mean, and I'm sure there were blueberries mixed in with it. I like blueberries a lot, I just don't like yogurt. So, what are we going to do? We'll be more careful this time. Good old Adel. I figured you'd say something like that. Sure as heck no point in staying here any longer, right? Just don't make the same mistake the last time, is what I meant to say. I believe you have to get to the top of the village. It's not the easiest thing to not be seen or heard. Alright, watch out. Okay, sneak by that guy. Watch out, because there might be a guy there. I see him, but he's kind of facing me. Oh boy, watch out. You make so much noise as you clamber around these wooden planks. Yeah, please keep us informed. Maybe I should just continue to go up instead of trying to sneak past that guy. I'm pretty sure I got to get to the top. Oh, yeah, it's flickering. That means there's a memory. There it is. I see. Still, I'm amazed you came here from outside the forest.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses.
Renmos is talking now.
Hey, I'm Remnos. It's nice to meet you.
Notice that Remnos is a fuckboy in this version.
I'm sorry about the rude greeting you got from my sister earlier.
And in Mask of the... I think he was in Mask of the Sun, or was it Dawn of East? I'm pretty sure... No, it was Dawn of East, because Karna was in that. Well, they were in both, I think. Well, I know she was in both, but he was only in one of them. And she referred to him as my friend, and I'm like, friend? That's your brother. What are you talking about? Wacky translation.
Attacking anything that moves is what beasts do, not people.
I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have attacked without checking like that. The forest is the beast territory, where only the strongest can survive. You are unlikely to last there for long, without honing your senses, as Karna has. I suppose there is little reason for concern, seeing as how you traversed it with only that blade for defense.
Yeah, he might not look like much.
And now Karna's talking.
Sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
My.
Karna, you're going to scare him off.
What?
Well, why? I bet he'd love to spar with me. Adel, was it? These are my twins. Karna is one of the strongest hunters here, surpassing most of my men in ability. But then you discovered that firsthand. Remnos, on the other hand, excels more in the arts. His strength lies in handicrafts and music. I don't think you'll find two better guides to show you around the village. Can we start the tour right away? You show up here and immediately desire to know everything about the village. You truly are an unusual visitor, Adel. I leave him in your care, my children. We're doing the snarky Adel. As you wish, father. Let's get started then, shall we? Oh wait, we actually get to walk around in the memory. That's right. I forgot about this part. Look! There's little Pickard pig guys. Whee! That's the masculine Pickard. That's the effeminate Pickard. Flee. 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 Oh, flee. It's really strange having a visitor here. How about trying one of the finest fruits the forest has to offer? Yay, I'd love one. Put that hand down. No one said you could have one. It's okay, I don't mind if Renmos has one too. He's much cuter than the other men around here, after all. Heart emoji. See, it's fine. Why are all the girls around here so into him? But still, I'm your older sister, so if I say you can't have one, you can't have one. We're going now, Renmos. What? But Adel hasn't even had his yet. No, seriously, I'm hungry. Give me some fucking fruit. I has fruit. This one's ham and this one's bacon. Oh, baby. Hi, Solio. Hey there, you two. Showing the visitor around town? Something like that, yes. This is the town's only shop. You can buy almost anything you'd want here, from hunting gear to daily necessities. Oh, I'm afraid I don't stock musical instruments or crafts. Cooking ingredients, weapons, materials. If I've got what you need, I'm happy to sell it to you. There's some fucking deer here. Shrii! That's the valiant buck. And the docile doe. Shrii! I don't think deer... Have you ever... I mean, there's deer around here. I never heard a deer go shrii like that. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think they say that. Or make that noise, is what I should say. Oh, it's Karna and Renmos and... Who are you? So this is the foreigner. What's a foreigner? It's this band from the 80s. Well, it means he came from really far away. His name is Adel. Oh, really? Nice to meet you, Addie. Don't call me Addie. Oh, why not? It's cute. Yeah, Tanya ain't shit, though. Come on, Adel. Let her call you Addie if she wants to. Yeah, don't be such a stick in the mud. Sounds like you had quite a difficult morning, Karna. I just don't see why you should have to go out hunting. You're a young lady. Well, I do it because I enjoy it, so why not? And I am the village chief's daughter, after all. Have to take after him somehow, you know? Though I've still got quite a lot to learn before I'll ever be as good a hunter as he is. Karna's gonna be the chief someday. Only if everyone in the village is okay with that, I suppose, of course. I can't imagine a single person would object. It's so wonderful to have an older sister like you, my dear Karna. Meanwhile, the village chief's son has no pride as a warrior at all. Well, Renmost is an artist. That's right. See, she gets it. He's such a fuckboy. Karna and Renmost really aren't much alike, are they? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Though I suppose there's no reason it would be a bad thing now, is there? So you're a foreigner? How far away is really far away? As far as that Pickard hut? Hella farther than that, kid. Come on. Ah, so this is the visitor everyone is talking about, huh? We found Pippi. Pippi Longstocking. Yes, his name's Adel. Isn't his red hair amazing? It's wonderful, like a coxcomb. I don't believe that's a very complimentary simile. This is Pippi, the village shaman. She handles all the ceremonial duties in Komodo. That's what it's called, Komodo. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure all my little children would appreciate it if you said hello to them too. What, the birds? Yeah, no, I'm not saying hi to birds. We ain't doing that. I ain't like that. Greetings, Karna, Renmos, and... Wow, it's like his head's on fire! Throth! Don't be rude. So, you're the outsider everyone's talking about, aren't you? Welcome to our home. Who said anything about welcoming him? What? I've no idea how you managed to win over Assad, but I, for one, have no intention of welcoming an outsider into my home. Please leave immediately. But dear... Huh? What's wrong? Well... This is Sadok's home. Let's do as he says. Yeah, I guess it's best not to tempt fate too much. Sorry for bothering you, Sadok. Yeah, I'm gonna continue bothering you, actually. I'm sorry, everyone. I have no idea how you managed... You're saying the same thing, right? Please leave. Get the hell out. Au revoir. Hasta luego. Aw, what? Aw, leaving already? But you only just got here. Yeet. Too bad I can't pull a link and, like, break all this shit, right? Ah, you're so insensitive. First you buy me earrings, then you buy me more earrings. Do you think I have 4 ears or something? What's the wrong with having a spare pair? You can never have too many earrings. Don't be so picky about presents other people have bought for you. That's real, though. That's real. Hey, Master. Mind if I show Adel around here a bit? I don't mind. I never thought I'd see the day when someone would come from here from outside the forest. You don't get visitors much more unique than this one. This is my master, Sison. He's an artisan. He looks a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you, he does really beautiful work. Renmos, that's no way to talk about your master. Don't worry about it, Karna. I'm used to his sass mouth. Honestly, you spoil him, Sison. But he's right about one thing. You do some beautiful work, Renmos too, even if he can't be respectful to his master. I could never make anything half as nice as what you two can do. I just realized something. She called herself the older sister, and the father said they were twins, so she's probably the older sister by about 5 minutes. Well, everyone has the things they're good at and things they aren't. Like me in hunting, for the latter. Remember, just because you're not great at something doesn't mean you have to give it up completely. Exactly. Listen to your master, Renmos. You used to come hunt with us, but then one day you just stopped showing up. I'm sure you'd be able to keep up with everyone if you trained. Well, I just don't feel like putting all my effort into something to which I'm unsuited. Moving on. Adel, take a look at this necklace. I'm quite proud of this one. Isn't it beautiful? What? Can't you appreciate its beauty? I was sure I could count on you, Adel. 5 femtoseconds older, yeah. It's very nice, Renmos. Cheer up now. You sure seem to be having fun. Know that you're always welcome to come back and look around as much as you'd like. Make yourself at home here. Sweet, I'll just take a shit over there. Aren't you the red-haired outsider? Ha! Looks like you know your way around a sword, if nothing else. But you don't seem particularly tough. I will help fertilize the trees. You sure about that? I wouldn't bet on you being able to win in a fight against Adel. What? Oh? If Karna says so, it's gotta be true. Well, wait a minute. We haven't fought. She's probably just trying to ingratiate herself with the outsider. Now, calm down. Calm down? Must be easy sitting around here all day, never bothering to hunt. Listen here, Remnos. I've wanted to ask this for a long time, but why don't you ever come out with us? Whoa, Damless, hold on. Sorry, Ramon, I've had enough of beating around the bush. I want an answer. Why don't you ever come out and hunt with us? You're a man of Komodo. You're supposed to be a warrior. Well, for better or worse, I'm an artist. I'm an historian, not a hunter. I'm not going to deny you your way of life. I completely respect it. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it, really. I don't get you at all. Really? How do we go from talking about Adel to talking about me? Yeah, what is this, the Roast Renmos tour? Yeah, I've got plenty I want to say to Remnos on this subject, too. But we could at least not discuss it in front of Adel. You're right. I'm sorry. Forget it. I'm not interested anymore. Sorry you had to see that, Adel. Anyway, let's go tour somewhere else, shall we? Welcome. This is the Village Community Center, where everyone comes to make friends and be social. Feel free to join us anytime you want. This is where they fuck. You know that, right? They be fucking in that place. That's the fuck hut. It's spelled F-U-K-K-H-U-T-T. Karna, Renmos, and a visitor from outside the village. Certainly not a group you see every day. That's very true. Even just the two of us together is a bit of a rarity, given how different our daily activities are. And you can see we're showing young Adel here around the village. Yeah, I figured as much. Well, make sure you show him all the wonders of Komodo. Give him some good stories to tell his people. Shree! Deer don't make that noise, but alright. No, hut with 2 T's. The fuck hut is a little old place. I actually hate that song. Have you finished your tour? You may not get another chance like this. I suggest taking your time and enjoying what our village has to offer. Oh no, they've started fighting again. I see these two are as much a handful as ever. Yeah, they're always so stubborn. Oh, might you be... That's right. He's the visitor from outside that everyone's been talking about. Damn, Portugal making a big change, huh? I thought so. Well, welcome to Komodo, traveler. Please make yourself at home there. I guess that's where my ancestors are from according to my DNA test, or my sister's DNA test, but we are full-blooded siblings, so who cares, right? Shut up! Today we're playing Hunters. No, you shut up. Today we're playing House. Oh, they were. I didn't know that. I think it's the last scene we have to see. So, you're the fabled outsider. Lindsay, that's not a very nice thing to call him. But what should we call him? Well, my name's Adel, but the ladies call me, oh God, oh God. Either way, I'm surprised he didn't get eaten by beasts on his way through the forest, built like that. Everyone thinks that when they first see him. Don't let you down. Don't let it get you down, Adel. We don't get many visitors here, so niceties may be in short supply. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, don't get the wrong idea. You may not look very muscular, but you look quite handsome. Yeah, I look up to strong, burly men, but I'd love it if the men around here were a little more sensitive and smooth. And Renmos is just like, hey. That sounds delicious. Much like Renmos. In fact, he's the model which all smooth men should go by. He knows how music and crafts can make a lady's heart go all aflutter. I'm honored to hear such word from such lovely women as yourselves. You caught Severus Snape. Yeah, sorry, I just don't see it. That's because he's your brother. Of course you don't see it. So, you're saying you want the two of them to be more like father? Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. Oh, Karna, you never fail to make me smile. What do you mean? Now we're done. Thus, the tour of Komodo Village came to an end. It flew by quickly and was so fascinating that Adel forgot his exhaustion from exploring the great forest. Reminds me of Lester from Final Fantasy Adventure, you know? The harpist part is probably a big part of that. Y'all Moogles dancing to this beat. I've heard this melody was composed in the image of a thriving kingdom that was supposedly located in the forest long ago. It's a kingdom? I knew that might perk your ears up a bit. They say about 800 years ago... By the way, Moogle, did you see the video I posted of the Pocky and Rocky remake that's coming? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's coming to Steam as of yet, but it looks really cool. They say about 800 years ago, that very kingdom, remembered now through song, flourished here. The ruins scattered all over the forest are apparently connected to it. But we know so little else. What kind of kingdom was it? How did it fall? I've been trying to find the answers to these questions by inspecting the ruins and researching numerous old legends. If you learn anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, I certainly will. You can count on it. So be sure you come back here someday, lest you miss out. Yeah, and then I came back and I got arrested. Hey! How long are you two planning on sitting around out here? Dinner's almost ready. Okay, we're clearly standing, but you do you. It's got like 3 new characters in it, too. One of them is kind of a anthropomorphized weasel, so I'm sure you'll have your dick out with that. Father says you're welcome to join us if you'd like, Adel. Finally, I'm famished. Let's go get something to eat, my friend. Oh, you could stay a bit longer, you know. Why the rush to leave? Father and Karna wanted to come and see you off as well, but they're always out hunting this time of day. Aren't you going with them? Me? Go out hunting? Surely you jest. If I were to be injured in the forest, I would no longer be able to play the harp. I'll leave physical activities like that to my tomboy of a sister. Wait till you find out the truth about him. He's such an interesting character. Who's that? A strange masked man. Do you guys remember in the original 2 versions of Ys 4 that I played on Super Nintendo and on TurboGrafx, the thematic importance of masks? Another visitor, perhaps? I don't fucking know him. Not anyone you know? No, I don't think so. Of course, it could have just been someone from the village, but there's no way for me to be certain. Whoever it was wearing a very unusual mask. Why am I not in streamer mode right now? Because I'm hearing a lot of bloop, bloop, bloop from Discord. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to deal with it because I don't know how to turn it on right now. Like like the Mask of the Sun and the Mask of the Moon. Whoever it was, yeah, I said that already. What kind of mask? I couldn't see it very well myself. His, or perhaps her, movements were extremely quick. But it was... No, never mind. I'm sure it was nothing. It might have been part of a ritual. I'll ask Father when he gets back. You know, Adel, as sad as I am to see you go, I hope very much that you'll drop by Komodo again and regale us with more tales of your many adventures. Let me see if I can maybe force stream mode to load by doing the Control R thing. For some reason, stream mode is not active. That's why you're hearing Discord sounds. And okay, now it's active. That worked. Adel's base strength and clear spa 1. Adel. Hey, Adel. You okay? Did you remember something? Yeah, several somethings. And here's Karna. There you are, Adel. Honestly, I've been looking all over the place for you. Uh-oh. She's found us. Come on now, how many times do I have to drag you back before you give up? It's not easy being the one sheltering you. Everyone else would just as soon as see you skinned alive. Masked? We do have a custom of hanging masks in our homes to repel evil, but I can't imagine. Yeah, if it were that type of mask, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb around here. So most likely that wasn't it, not based on what Adel's been telling us. Guess the easiest thing to do is ask Renmos directly. Is he here? Something wrong? Renmos is not available to speak with you. He isn't? Did he go out somewhere? Not exactly, no. He's one of the disappearances. We have no idea where he is right now. There's been no word from him since the day he saw Adel off.
No way.
So he was spirited away too, then? I appreciate you telling me all of this, Adel, but I'm afraid I don't know how much your story I can believe. Father, outside! Adel, Durin, stay here. Karna, let's go. Stay here. You really think I'm going to do that? Right. Should I stay here? No, that would be boring. Let's go see what it's all about. What's going on out there? Let's go find out. Well, standing here sure isn't going to help. All right, let's go. A very distinct sound of fighting. Whoa, what's going on over there? What do you think you're doing? Ugh. Father! He's a match for Father? That can't be. Ah! Stay back, Karna. Their strength is highly abnormal. What's with the masks? You think they could have something to do with that masked man and you and Renmos saw? Seems like it. Yeah, too much of a coincidence to ignore. Still, I'd love to know what in the hell is going on around here. Why would the people of Komodo be attacking their own village? Uh-oh, looks like there's more of them. You. Are you the ones who've gone missing? Why? So you can't answer then. Regardless, now that you've attacked our home, I cannot allow you to get away. Impossible. It couldn't be. Father?
Leave it to me.
We've come to help. Adel, Durin. Stay back. I have no need of your assistance. You sure you're okay? Stay back, I said. He's all fucked up. Ugh. Father! Yeet. Damn it. They got away. After the masked assailants fled, Karna tended to the wounded villagers. Adel and Durin patrolled the surrounding area throughout the night, but the assailants did not return to attack again. Assad's wounds were deep, but after a long night of treatment, his life was no longer in danger. Ba 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 ba. Damn, it was a comfy bed. So that means the villagers who were spirited away are the ones wearing the masks? Probably. Probably. You're not sure? Father is without a doubt the strongest warrior in the village. But that masked man was able to take him down easily. That shouldn't even be possible. So absolutely none of the villagers who disappeared are strong enough to hurt him? And even if they were, what the hell would they be after? I don't know the answer to that either. Why would they attack their own home? It makes no sense. Father. There we go. Up and at him, Chief. Where am I? You're in the fuck hut. We took you to the fuck hut. It's a little place where we get to... Yeah. Don't worry, you're home. I see. Thank you. Father, Karna, don't go after that masked man. Why not? Until my wounds have healed. Tell everyone. Don't. That man is... Father? Looks like he's out cold again. He's gonna need to rest for a while longer to get his strength back. What was he trying to say? Dunno. But it seems like he noticed something during the fight, that's for sure. Guess all we can do is wait for him to wake up again and ask. So, Adel, what are we gonna do now? Let's go looking for them.
No way.
Them? You mean the masked villagers? Look for them where? We don't have any idea where they could have gone. The search party might know something. I'll just keep an eye on Father for a while longer, then I'll be right behind you. Looks like that's settled then. Alright, let's get started. Alright. So I believe we could now buy stuff here and take quests, but let's walk around and talk to people. Children are so carefree. I'm still feeling a little uneasy after everything that happened, but watching these two really helps ease my mind. Stop grumbling. I've made your dinner, so hurry up and eat it. Oh, what's the fun in playing house? I'm so bored. Like, eat my dinner, you bitch. I can't believe those masked people managed to injure Assad. They must be ridiculously strong. And people are saying that they're the villagers who were spirited away, which is even harder to believe. Well, obviously the masks are enhancing their strength. Hello. Oh dear. I can't believe the missing villagers would even think of attacking us. Was Lindsay with them? Any of them turning against Komodo was disturbing at best, but it's especially hard to imagine with her. Yeet. Remio, oh Remio. Where far art thou, Remio? You're really one of the people who attacked the village yesterday, Remio? If I'd known something like that was going to happen, I would have been more honest with you. This is where we can craft accessories. It said the masks represent another self. They hide the true form of the wearer, or allow him to change the appearance to the appearance he desires. Were the ones who attacked the village yesterday really our missing brethren? And if they were they acting of their own free will? I would venture a guess that they were not. So let's see if we can make anything cool. God, life rings would be good, yeah. Let's do that. Can I get 2 of them? Yeah. And, skill rings are good, too. Can I get more than one accessory on a character? I forget how that works in this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can, but... we'll keep it the way it is. Alright. I already talked to you. And the fuck hut. Were you guys with the search party yesterday? Yes, but what business is it of yours? Well, you know about the village being attacked yesterday, right? We're trying to hunt down the ones responsible. And what will you do when we find them? You might not be imprisoned anymore, but if you think we trust you now, you're sadly mistaken. You could very well be the puppet masters behind yesterday's incident after all. This might be tougher than I thought. Doesn't matter how many times you ask, I'm not going to tell you a thing. I'd suggest you leave while you still... That's enough, Domless. Ramon? I hear they patrolled the village for the whole of the night. And if they were allies of the masked ones who attacked us, why would they be coming to ask us for information? Well, that's true, but... Fine. I suppose it can't hurt to tell them what I know. So you do know something, then? Maybe. I haven't got proof it's related to what happened, but it could be. It was pitch black, so I couldn't see too well. But there was someone running through the forest at an unnaturally high speed. And it certainly didn't look like any beast. It was heading to the southwest of the village, to a place we call the Ancient Burrow. The Ancient Burrow. You know about the big crater near here, right? If you climb down there, there's a cave full of violent insects. We call it the Ancient Burrow. I see. Seems like we got some pretty valuable intel. Come on, Adel. Let's go tell Karna what we learned. It's hard enough to believe that Assad was injured at all, much less by someone from the village. How could such a thing even happen? Oh, that's the... Alright, we can't actually take quests yet. Seems their hideout's been uncovered. Hey, Karna, how's your dad doing? He's through the worst of it. He'll be okay if he rests a while longer. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta, like, adjust my chair slightly, because it's really bothering me. Oh! Ow! Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's good. Oh, moving sucks. But enough of that. I have something I'd like to discuss with you two. What is it? You look awfully serious. I've decided to go and hunt for the masked man myself. But didn't your dad say... Staying here at a time like this just doesn't suit me. My father's the strongest warrior here, yet he's still lost the fight. And if he can't win against them, what chance do the rest of us have? If they attack again, we're finished. At least if we could find their hideout, we'd be better equipped to deal with them. I'm no good at sitting around and weighing my options. I much prefer standing tall and taking action. I'd rather do something wrong and regret it later. At least then, I'll have done something. You're, how do I put this? You're one tough little lady. Thanks. Naturally, you'll both be helping me, right? Huh? You gotta be kidding me. First of all, I had nothing to do with any of this. Nothing. Yet I've been treated like a criminal, locked up, forced to patrol all night, eaten alive by mosquitoes. We've got a map to make anyway, Durin. Come on. The map? Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll have to go to wherever they're hiding eventually if we're gonna finish the map. Fine, I'll help, okay? Many thanks to both of you.
All right.
Now, if that's settled, there's not a moment to waste. We have no idea when they'll attack next, so we better head out as quickly as possible. Let's get all the provisions we need, then hit the road. Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. Carter, join the party! Yeah, I know, alright. She's actually fun to play as, because she throws daggers. What's going on? Nothing happening lately seems to make any sense at all. The masked people who came here yesterday are naughty for causing so much trouble, right? Adel's got a party, exactly. Naughty people need a good scolding. I forget how many people you get. You get it like, I think you get like another 3 characters after this, too. So the missing villagers actually attacked us? And they were wearing masks? I don't understand the situation at all. It's like something out of a nightmare. What? Speaking of the map, what is my map completion right now? Party all the time. 26.8%. All right. Because we definitely want to head back to Kaznan once we hit 30% for a reward. People think my husband might have been one of the men who attacked the village. How could something like this happen? Daddy hasn't come home yet. Why? What's keeping him? Tough. Well, he's wearing a mask and attacking people, so that might have something to do with it. Party all the time. Party all the time. Oh, it's a material exchange. I still can't get over what happened yesterday. How could such a thing come to pass? Alright, let's see what they got here. Honey push, weapons. Alright, the slasher, we'll get that for Adel. Eagle head, that's for Durin. And the hunter knives, Karna already has. Armor, beast leather. Alright, well, Adel and Durin need it. Karna already has it. So, there we go. I don't think we need to get anything else. Oh, let me talk to this guy, though. Heard you guys weren't the culprits after all. A few around here still suspect you, but I'm not one of them. I know it's a little consolation, but do let me know if there's anything you'd like to buy. No. I'll sell things to you. I'll let you engage in my capitalism. Party all the time, party all the time. Oh, that's already locked up. So the Ancient Basin is basically like the next like big dungeon we have to do. So we'll be heading there, while also filling out the map as much as we can. What happened yesterday? It makes no sense. Alright, let me look at this, though. Alright, there's a treasure chest up there. That looks like that's... Is that the Ancient Basin? It must be. Also, we haven't really looked too much down there. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, alright. I'm trying to remember. Alright, there she is, yeah. Let me see her skills real quick. She's got Poison Dagger and Homing Knives. That's all she's got.
Leave it to me. My turn.
I'm trying to remember how the controls here.
My turn.
Let's go. Leave it to me.
Our adventure's only just beginning.
Leave it to me.
Let's go. Here.
There it is. Okay. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Try to get used to the controls again. Oh my god, Romancing Saga 3. I'm gonna head down in this way. Wait, what am I trying to level up for him? In skill-wise. Blade Rush, alright. There we go. I'm like, what are the controls in this again? There we go. Durin's taking care of some shit. Woo! Sweet. Yeah, I've been here, but I haven't been like down here. There's a memory down here, which is why I want to go in that direction first. Oh yeah. Oh, why is Adobe wanting to download an update now? It's not good timing. I'm sorry if you guys are getting buffering, but Adobe decided to do something. Hopefully, let me see if I can put a stop to that real quick. Well, it actually doesn't look like it's... Oh, okay. It's fine now. All right. Yeah, sorry if you might have gotten a little buffering there. Like I said, Adobe was doing a thing. Thieves! I haven't been down this way. Woo! Alright. We're at 27.3%. So... interesting. Forest of Dawnkin. Let me look at this real quick. Alright, let's go this way. Got his ass. I see a treasure chest. What do we got? Anti-paralysis powder. That's NES hockey. Was Blades of Steel the one where the... No, it's not actually, now I think of it. It was that one hockey game on the NES where like the characters kind of look like Mario in a way. But I guess that's the one that was just called Ice Hockey. Alright, that's where we came from. That is where we came from, right? Yeah. Yeah, they were the fat guys that looked like Mario, kinda. They all had mustaches, at least. Alright. We can see there's a treasure chest there. Although it doesn't look like I can get there from here. I'd have to go around the other way. I remember it being fun, the little bit that I played. Oh, did he use the corner three-pointer trick in Double Dribble? There's a way to guarantee a three-point shot goes in every time. Alright, 10 iron ore. Alright, so we can go... Wait, what's over here? There's got to be something over here. You just couldn't figure out... Oh, you couldn't do defense? It does take a bit to figure out. Alright. Let's make our way towards that. We're at 28.6% here. We're going to make our way towards that, that memory we saw on the map. Yeah, we're not too far away from it. And pretty close to hitting 30% on the map completion. Nah, you ain't shit. Yeah, Double Dribble has a total exploit. There's actually a graphic error right here. Like, if you look right there, you can see through the ground a little bit. It's weird. This guy can't really hit me from there. God. Arch Rivals was almost like the precursor to NBA Jam, right? If you think about it. Just make sure this is all filled out and yeah, it was NBA Jam before. It might have been some of the same developers. Was Arch Rivals made by Midway? I feel like it might have been. Or was it Rare? It was one of those two. It was either Midway or Rare. Well, Atari owned Midway for a while, so there might have been some confusion there. Or Midway owned Atari, rather. Alright, the memory is very close by. Rare might have done the NES port? Okay. That makes sense. Oh, there's the memory. Let me just... Nah. And we're at 30%. Gotta head back to Kaznan and, report that. So, you're really going to leave us, Adel? I'm sorry, I've made up my mind. Well then, hurry up and get going. No one likes teary goodbyes. Ah, you don't want to end up crying on the road like you did when you were a kid, do you? So, where will you be going first? I think I'll start by heading south. I want to brush up on my sword skills before venturing too far. I knew this day would come eventually, but, well, let me just say one thing. I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. It doesn't matter when, just one day. As far as I know, Adel never went back home. If you promise me that, and always remember you've got a home to come back to, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. Oh, damn, Peking duck? Is it like proper Peking duck with the scallions and the pancakes and shit? And I don't care how much time passes, you will always be welcome here. Dad. And when your journey's complete, and you come back here for good, I'm sure you'll see things a lot differently than you do now. So go and make lots of good memories, Adel. Thanks, Dad. Take care, everyone. You too. Send us a letter every now and then. As far as I know, Adel never returned home. All right, I'm off. Adel's maximum hit points increased by 10. Yeah, they're called pancakes. Whoa, hello. That's right. Memories respawn the enemies. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we're going to want to... I'm thinking. That's a green warp. I can't do much with that, really. But I can... Oh, I can take the shortcut right through there to get back to Kaznan. Alright, we'll do that. Because I want to report my map completion. Oh, I didn't mean to do that! That was so wasteful. Spiders, eviscerate him. Map's not complete here. Oh, it actually never went up this way. Well, we might as well explore it, right? I got to play Civilization 6 against Barrel earlier. He lasted a whole 15 turns. Then I watched him play single player, and I gave him a lot of pointers on what he was doing wrong, and I think it helped. Yeah, pretty much a new record. I've never beaten anyone that quickly before. He made some, I want to say, grave errors early on that put me at a massive advantage. Like, he made his second city right next to my capital. Bad spot. So he lost the city. They rebelled against him almost immediately because he was already losing loyalty, and then I went into Golden Age. I was Korea. And I took the city from by force. I could have waited something like 9 turns to take it peacefully, but I was like, EB joins the chat and is like, oh, are you doing like a peaceful victory? And I'm like, nope, Barrel's too close by for that to work. Alright, that connects back, but looks like there's a treasure over here. Nice. Oh, I got a poisonous organ there. That's a pretty nice rare item. Yo, you're done. And he was playing the Mapuche. Here we are. Catholican. What does that do? Let me see. I don't remember what that does. Is it not? Oh, it might be a usable item, actually. Cure status ailments. Catholicon. Catholic-con. Catholic-con sounds like something like, hey kids, come on by to our youth groups. No aerial combo for me. So this is actually the dungeon that we're supposed to go to. And there's our warp point, so let's use that to go back here. I also look like this doesn't look filled out all that well, so let's fill that out. Barrel just saves pictures on his phone, and he makes no... So where is that? That's over there. He makes no attempt at trying to remember who we got it from. I mean, he's reposted his own memes. Kind of known for that. Now my super attack's finally replenished after I wasted it. There's an emerald. Let's go. So we're at 33.2%. Adel got a Chaos Emerald. Oh god, calm down, Moogle. Alright, I know where I am. But it's not really mapped out all that well, so... There's a Spoder. God, Karn is so good at aerial combos, too. I'm on the other side of that river. Nice. Ooh, some indestructible shells. Nice. Alright, 10 yellow stones. I don't know if I could lower down the, there's a bridge. There's a way to get a bridge, but I don't think you could do it now. We'll see if we can, actually. Oh, hold on. See, enemies that are weak, strong against your... Like, these enemies are strong against sword attacks, but once you get them in the air, it's easy to get a stun, and stunning means that we're, you know, every attack's, like, super effective. Ah, there is the bridge. Alright. And there's a big treasure chest there. And we got Life Ring 1. Da 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 da. She doesn't have anything sitting there. Let's give her the Life Ring 1. And you know what? I'll give her Shield Ring 1. Can we work this, or...? Yes, we can. So now we've made another shortcut. Alright, let's work on getting to Kaznan, which... I could work from there to there, and then it would be trivial to get back. Wait, which way? No, not this way, but that's okay. Let me kill these guys. Yeah, it was a very... Oh! Alright, it's because I have her with me. Alright, looks like we have to... We can't report our map completion until we're done with this whole set piece. Oh well. I forgot that they do that. Because right now, Karna is a temporary party member. She will join us permanently, but that hasn't happened yet. Alright, well, it's not far to the dungeon. I mean, it's far, but we can warp there. So we'll just go and do that. We got a big-ass Zelda dungeon to do. Hello. Hello. There we go. Look, I know I could take them all out at once. Just gotta line them up right. Chaos Emerald. At least it wasn't a kindness emerald. Alright. Come on! Damn. Oh. It's easier on the Vita because you just press it on the touch screen. There we go. Here we are. The Ancient Burrow. We're here, Adel. We call this place the Ancient Burrow. It does seem like the perfect place to use as a hideout. It's so quiet. Villagers would never notice them here. Let's come inside. Karna, what's wrong? I think they know we're here already. Someone's coming. Guess we just walked right into an ambush. Looks like this is no time for scouting out the area, Adel. Everyone, we've come to rescue you. Let's go back home, back to Komodo. What's wrong? Why don't you say something? Something's not right here. Yeah, they don't even seem to know they're being spoken to. It's just like when they attacked in Komodo. I don't think they're acting of their own will. Could someone be controlling them? Why? These guys are pretty tough, but I know what I'm going to do. Looks like we can't just talk our way out of this one. Just get one parry and then go right into super. It seems not. We'll have to stand and fight. Cover me, please. Oh, I didn't get the parry, though, but okay. So it's not going to be as good damage as I'd like, but... Karna's level 12. And that's a win. Sure, the mole men are. Hans mole men. The masks disappear. Oh, they're masks. You haven't even heard. That wasn't even really a boss theme. Wait till you hear some of the songs in this. There's no way normal people can be this strong. The masks definitely have something to do with it, but I have no idea how they work. Is that you, Karna? Are you okay? I'm so sorry. The mask, Guess that really was it. He's inside. Help. Who was inside? He's out cold. Let's go. But... Adel's right. There aren't any dangerous beasts or anything around, so they should be fine. Let's let them rest here and head inside. Okay, if you say so. By the way, Gray, all of the music in this was based on like the original soundtracks from the TurboGrafx and Super Nintendo versions. They're just, you know, enhanced a bit. Oh, I need Karna. Am I not? Alright. Do I have to be at a different height? Oh, I have to do this first. Battle number 58. Uh-oh. Looks like a dead end. Wait, look at that. I know how to do it. The game has to tell me how to do it, though. What is it? It looks like some kind of beast's cocoon, and it's only being supported by a single thread. I should be able to cut it down with one of my knives. Oh, I see. We'll cut it down and use it to walk across, right? Yeah, but I don't think I can hit it from here. The angle's all wrong. Let's try heading for higher ground. Yes, alright. Thunk. In we go. Alright, since we are in a dungeon, we won't heal by standing still, so you gotta not get hit as much as we normally do. Pro tip, don't get hit. Yeah, mask. Hopefully there's no full-on fursuits. Well, Manic, You know and I know, you know that I know, you know that East 4 is all about masks. Warrior Seal 1. Let's see, what is that actually? Skill experience gain, give that to him. And yeah, I don't need the life amulet really. How's it going, Manic? How are you doing today? Ba, 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 ba. I love this music. Like Fabula Core. A honey potion. We just got to like the first major dungeon of the game. And, you know, not counting that starter dungeon that we did. And the minor ones. Adel's level 14. I might have wilded out a little bit there. Yeah, I noticed these little tiny areas that they show as passages on the map. We are actually going to be able to shrink down and go in them. Oh, I tried to block. I tried to parry that, but I was way late. Karna's level 13. Oh, nice. Dragon Quest VIII. One of my favorite games of all time. I didn't get the parry again. I feel like Dragon Quest 5, 8, and 11 are like the holy trinity of Dragon Quest games. Oh, he's got to open this one. Blocked. And we got the Slate Fragment, which is actually an important item that we'll need.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
It's, we'll need it to get through the boss door, I believe. Something like that. Woo! Karna's so good at aerial combos, sometimes the enemies don't come for a while. Come down for a while. Come! They don't go down. That's still level 1. Alright, we're working on it. Wait, how much was left? Oh, we're very close. We're very, very close. Don't tell the enemies when to come. Alright, Blade Rush is now level 2. I'll show you what it looks like at level 2. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have enough to use it. I have to hit an enemy first. $4. Here it is. See, it's a little more flashy. Alright, so let me work on... We'll start doing Rising Edge again. I didn't get any new skills, did I? Let me just check that. No, okay. Alright, we'll have to lower those down.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Mega Man, I could hear it, yeah, totally. Especially this part right here. Ba 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 ba. Mega Man bass. I'm gonna be honest with you, Manic. I don't recommend this. It's not even a good game. It's the only like Mega Man game in the main like classic series that I think is just kind of bad. And I'm not just saying that because it's hard. It is hard, but it's the wrong kind of difficult. Yeah, and I had played it on Super Famicom. It's not a whole lot better. It is cheap, you're right. Very cheap game. There we go. They were resisting the hell out of my attacks. Yeah, I didn't find it fun either. Oh, that's not the one I want. Just see if there's anything here that I missed. Nope, alright. Oh yeah, not in terms of price, but in terms of its difficulty. It does have very cheap difficulty. Oh, got paralyzed. That's not good. I have anti-paralysis powder. Karn is like, I got the parry that time. Spoders. Thankfully, slashing attacks are neutral on spiders. Alright. We can't get across there just yet. There's a locked chest there. It's hard, but it's like the wrong kind of hard. It's not fair. It's not like Mega Man 9, which is very difficult, but there's a fairness to it. It's just a lot of poor design in Mega Man and Base. But I'd played it ages ago on Super Famicom, and I didn't care for it then. Tried the Game Boy Advance version, and it's still the same. I just don't like it. Right. So if I remember correctly, we have to raise the water to get over to that chest.
Leave it to me.
Oh, one character. Let's see. Yeah, see, every time you do that, the water comes up of it. The first Mega Man didn't have the most amazing level design, but it was a lot better than Mega Man and Base, you know what I mean? And you could kind of forgive them by virtue of it being the very first one. They were figuring things out, they were learning how this all works, and oh, that's not good. Alright, well that got Ghost Guys out, but I can't get that chest now. I think I was supposed to do 2, then get the chest, and then do that, but whatever. Mountain nuts. Alright. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of that so I can get that chest. You might have to leave the dungeon and come back for it. Oh, is it mini-boss? Yeah, mini-boss. A lot of dungeons have mini-bosses. There we go. The Purgatorial Hornet, Meldraby. It's Tickles the Bee's cousin is here to kick your ass. Alright, I'm boosted from the parry. Got the stun. Parry. Ooh. A little late on that. Little. Got him. Alright, Adel's level 15. Karna's level 14. Never liked him. Would never flush the damn toilet. Alright, sweet. If I go back, will that thing still be... Ah, there we go. The Swallow Amulet. Now, where do I find the Spit Amulet? Let's see what that is. Prevents heavy? I'm not worried about heavy right now. It's heavy is a status that you can get that makes you very slow, and you can't really dodge all that well. Alright, we got the Dwarf Bracelet. So this is the first of the major artifacts. This is what lets us shrink down to Small Boy. Looks like some kind of ancient treasure. I can feel a strange power coming off of it. It's just gathering dust here, so we might as well put it to some good use, right? I think we can actually just do it with the mouse. There we go. And we're small. Your stats are not good when you're small, so you gotta be careful fighting enemies, but... Alright. In we go. Bit of Final Fantasy 3 up in here. Oh, yeah. When you get the mallet. Hold on. So where is it? Where do you go to actually get to that? No. I'm trying to figure out how to get to that from the regular menu. Quit. Skills. Items. Oh, here it is. Take that off. Go, we're big. Because we're going to go in this hole, I think. Wait. Well, there's two of them we can go in. Let's do the one that's close by first. Durin's level 15. Going up her ass. Oh dear. Not doing amazing in health right now, so I have to kind of be careful. Let's go this way. Obviously, you can't embiggen yourself while you're in these tiny tunnels. This might go out to the same room, but I want to check. Oh. Durin, I need you. You're the one that does a lot of damage against these types of enemies. Oh my god, really? I was like, oh god, watch out. I mean, like, let me bait the parry. Stop jumping around, you fuck. Alright. Oh, there he's stunned. God, that was tough. Alright, cool. That did look like it in Legend. Okay, that is where I thought it was. Let me... shit. That didn't go amazingly well. I hate these scorpions. Oh, Addle's down. Here we are, Rotodroppa. I should just fucking play as Durin, because he's the one that can actually hit these guys. Nope. There we go, damn. We do not want to be rocked like a hurricane. Let me see if he has a extra skill in there. No, he does not. Alright. I mostly play as Adel, but occasionally I'll look at the stats of the other characters. I have the tiniest bit of poison put on my blade, and I'm getting it a lot. What the fuck is that supposed to be, Moogle? You open a treasure chest and there's a football? What? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Alright. This is the way we're supposed to go. If you say so. Anything over here? I don't think there is, but yeah, I don't think so. Oh! Wrong button. It's the scorpions that gave me so much problem before. Oh god. Alright, let's start by going this way, I guess. Damn it. These guys don't even make any kind of concentrated effort to actually hit me. I don't get it. There's a football in the chest. I really don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my god, this fucking... Dude, really? Engage Ridley, motherfucker. There we go, finally, down. Big ass treasure chest there. Oh, because we're so small. Bitter potion. I just used a bunch of them, so I'm glad to have it. Perfect parry there. Karna's level 15. Oh boy. I don't really want to deal with this. Damn, oh boy, watch out. Oh, and that was blocked. It's really bad. I don't really have any healing right now. I'm just gonna run away.
Let's go.
Boy, that was bad. Oh, there's a heal point. Oh, no. Damn it, Karna. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Papa Duran's here now. There we go. Alright, that's the end of the level. The end of the dungeon, but we don't have all the treasures we need to do that just yet. So let's put... Now we know how to get there, though. You know what's behind that door? NFTs. Nice fucking tits. Non-functional tricycles? Oh dear. Oh, I very much don't see them doing that, to be honest. Some silverware there, that's nice. Hey, we're big now. Alright, so I'm in an area I was before, but like a different part of it. Joe versus the volcano NFTs. What? Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can actually do much here. Unless from here? Oh, okay, cool.
Let's go.
Alright, we've made a shortcut. Back to the previous area, and also, it should be mentioned that we can get that treasure chest now. No, Duran's gonna have to open. Ooh, alright, we got another slate fragment.
Let's go.
Let's see. It might be faster to go this way. I forget how many slate fragments you need, but we're going to make sure we explore all of the dungeon before we try to go to the end anyway. And there's at least 2 more areas to go to. Here we go. That's where we fought Dickles the Bee. It's actually his cousin, Wendy the Wasp. I love that I get the perfect dodge as I was coming out of there. Wendy, oh my god, Wendy the Wasp is a turf. You're right though, that's why we had to beat her ass. I'm big. Alright. Well, he is Dickles the NB, right? Whoa, watch out. Yo, if I ever get to raid Stephanie Sterling again, I gotta do the Dickles the NB joke. I think they'd appreciate it as, you know, being non-binary themselves. Alright, I need you to open this, Durin. Alright, there's another slate fragment. There might be one more. I think it's usually 4 slate fragments.
Leave it to me.
Wait, no. No, what am I doing? It's bad to be small in this room. What'd I get? Beast Fang is rare? Really? Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, we gotta be small. If there's another one, it's through here. It looks like all that's here is an ore deposit, so maybe we are done. I remember in the old translation of Final Fantasy III, they used a very different term for the mini. I saw that lightning coming through, I'm like, I'm gonna parry it. Alright, let's head towards the end. Yeah, there's nothing really left, right? I think we got all the fragments. I'm not trying to mix it up when I'm at kind of low health here. There'll be a heal spot right before the boss door. And we'll save it, too. It's a shame, I'm kind of close to a level up here, but that's okay. We are large. That's always so fun to do, just keep them in the air as long as possible, like it's Final Fantasy 13. Alright, let me make a save here. No. On the Vita, you had to do this with the touchscreen, but... yeah. This is one huge door. Has some kind of hole in it. Maybe you're supposed to put something in there, like a sort of key.
Put the key in the keyhole, Sparkle.
Pretty complicated locking mechanism, but should be a piece of cake to get open, if we've got something that'll fit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, there we go. It's a little more fun to do this on the Vita, but there you go. It's a big cookie.
Delicious cookie.
And that's how boss doors work in this. Instead of getting a boss key like in Zelda, you get fragments. We did it! What's that? Sound familiar to you, Adel? I've heard this melody before. I've heard the song so many times before. Ever since I was a little girl. It's Renmos. I recognize the melody and the sound of an instrument anywhere. What?
Remnos.
I'm coming, Renmos. Just hang in there. You see, he's got himself a mask.
No.
What's going on here? Isn't he the one who hurt your dad back in Komodo? Are you really the one who fought with Father? Answer me, Renmos. You want to fight, huh? This is starting to look awful familiar. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. And he calls in frickin' Crabrawler here. The giant squilla of extermination. Glucarius. What? How'd he do that? Right, boss time! I almost got it perfect. Parries there. I parried his stomp. I love it. Look. I got them diagonal parries! Ah! Please clip that for Kitty, please. Ah, we're doing it again. Then we got the stun. Thank you, Alice. Another Diago parry. Oh my god. Get out of there. He's not doing much now. Here it goes. I know Kitty wanted to see me do that when I told her about that mechanic. Ooh, I missed the parry there. Really? Just the one? Damn it. Addle's down. Oh! Oh, I didn't do it. All I have left is Karna now. This might finish it. Oh yeah, he's done. Too bad only she got experience points, but oh well. I fucked up. I fucked up that last beat. You're supposed to dodge, but you get stunned faster by blocking like that, by doing the constant parry. Looks like we won, somehow. But this guy's way stronger than any of the others. Take that mask off. Well, if you're not going to take it off, I guess we'll just have to... I'll do it. See no Nukuni? That's how it's done. What? Here's Bommy!
You served me well.
You guys remember Bommy from the TurboGrafx version and also the Super Nintendo version?
After seeing the mask's power, I'd call this experiment a success.
She's the sorceress. There's the sorceress and the Beastmaster. Who are you?
Who am I? I don't see why I should introduce myself to the likes of you. But I'm in such a wonderful mood today, I'll grant you your wish. I am Bommy, a magician who controls people using the darkness in their own hearts.
A magician who controls people? So that's what the masks do. Oh, don't go jumping to conclusions. I wasn't finished talking, you know. That's quite rude to interrupt a lady. In point of fact, the mask isn't what's controlling him at all. Rather, that would be my magic. Observe. Renmos. Well, if you're the one controlling him, then what's the mask for? And don't you dare say you made him wear it because you like the way it looks. The masks are a necessary part of an experiment that has been assigned to me. It seems they have the ability to greatly increase a person's physical abilities. A strength-boosting mask, huh? I guess that explains how Renmos could pull off moves like that even when he's not a warrior. No, there's still something off about this. What do you mean? The strength increase is too drastic. That's exactly it. The Remnos I knew isn't even as strong as those 4 we fought earlier. Yet, he was still able... Oh, I think I see what you mean. Even with the mask, he still shouldn't be able to defeat your dad or control giant monsters or anything like that. You 3 don't know anything about this poor boy, do you? What are you talking about? He's a naturally gifted warrior, much more capable in battle than you can possibly imagine. Even without the mask. See? Ah! Karna! How? You still don't understand? Very well. I suppose I'll just have to be the one to teach you then. You're meant to believe he's this weak fuckboy, and he turns out he's really powerful on his own. He just doesn't like fighting. He's always kept his true capabilities hidden from others. Now, why do you suppose he'd do a thing like that? Maybe so he wouldn't hurt his poor, hard-working older sister by letting her find out how much more talented he is. What are you... I'm a magician who can find the darkness in people's hearts and use it to control them. And he is the latest whose darkness I've chosen to manipulate. That is all. I give you my deepest sympathies. Having a younger brother who's too skilled for his own good brings nothing but trouble. Ugh, this woman. You're twisted. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I believe I've talked for long enough. There's far too much left for me to do to keep playing with you any longer. Remnos? Still, I must thank you for one thing. I hadn't imagined I'd find something so useful in a place like this.
Don't!
Wait! Let him go. Give him back. Nope. Yeet! Ni no Kuni 2 had a lot of potential, but it just got to be a bit much after a while. So that man was Remnos, then. You're sure? Ever since he was a child, the slightest effort was all it took for him to achieve whatever goal he sought. He learned the skills I taught him almost instantaneously, even the art of war and hunting techniques. However, he began to hide those skills from Karna, concerned by how she would feel if she knew. And eventually, he had completely dedicated himself to music and crafts. Because in those fields, he wouldn't have to hold back for anyone. I kind of get where he's coming from. I have failed as a father. I'm sure Karna was shocked when she found out. I'm sorry, but I would ask that you leave her be for a while. Where did she go? I believe she left the village earlier with some of the other warriors. I'm sure she wants time to sort out things for herself. Hey, come to think of it, do we have any more leads as to the identity of that magician woman? I'm afraid we don't. She's not from this area, of that I am certain. But I know nothing more. She said the masks were part of some sort of experiment, and she didn't seem to be anyone that the Governor General could have sent. The villagers who had disappeared now have gone back to their normal lives. Komodo, it seems, is beginning to return to normal. Still, this feels like the start of something much bigger. Perhaps we need to decide, as a village, what we will do from here on out. Adel, where do you intend to go from here? Actually, about that, do you know where Adel headed after he left here before? Not for certain, but I recall him mentioning a village on the bank of a river. I suspect he may have gone there. On the bank of the river? Sounds like the other point I marked on this map. Alright, Adel, it's up to you. Where to next? Let's return to Kaznan, actually. If you happen to hear anything more about Remnos, please do let me know. I'm forever indebted to you for all you've done here. We have to report our map completion. I wish you well in recovering your memories. Please know that you will always be welcome in Komodo. You can now accept quests in Komodo. And we're going to do those quests, but first, we want to make the trek back to Komodo and report our map completion. It did suck that I kind of got, bitched out of the experience points for that boss. Karna was the only one who got any experience points. But that's fine. I fucked up that last parry, and then the timing of doing it with each character is slightly different, and I'm used to Adel's timing more than anything. I wasn't really able to do it all that effectively with here's Leo, General Leo. He's just Commander Leo. I wasn't used to doing it with Durin. Halt, men! We have reached our destination, the large tree. Sancho, I'm exhausted, snarf, snarf. And I'm so hungry. We've been running in circles around the forest and chased by wild beasts thanks to the commander, so I totally get you. Fools! That was a survival training exercise I devised to help prepare you for the possibility of being stranded in the forest. It was?
What?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's just trying to make it sound like it wasn't a huge waste of time. I am not. Always think positively. That's my motto in life. Now get a move on. We've got an investigation to carry out. There might be new quests back in Kaznan, too. What's a motto? Oh no, it's Justin. Oh shit! He's the Dan Hibiki of the game. He's gonna teach everybody the Psycho groove. Beats me. Kind of delusion, maybe? What are you imbeciles doing? Move out. Sir. Yes, sir. Snurf. Snurf, snurf, snurf.
No way.
Man, can't believe they actually made it through the forest labyrinth. They're persistent, I'll give them that. Now we've got to plan our next move. Karna's dad mentioned another settlement near the river. We're done here for now, so why not head there next? Oh no, we got hella side quests to do. But first, back to Kaznan. Well, that actually doesn't help me much. Let me look at the map real quick. There's kind of two ways to get back quickly. Let's take the scenic route. How much, how close is that to leveling up again? Oh, very close, actually. No, not if I don't hit the enemies with it. There it is. Now it's level 3. Oh, look at it now. So let's see. So that's maxed out. I don't have anything. Alright, so we'll start working on, I guess, Sonic Slide, which is that one. Level 2 Sonic Slide. Notice that now it shoots out a little bit of wind at the end. Oh no, it's recycled percussion. It's cock and kiss ass. Oh, baby. A poisonous organ. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Nice when you can just take out massive amounts of enemies at once. There we are. Oh, I'm on the wrong part, but I might as well go over here and... You know I'm gonna fight that big gorilla-looking motherfucker, right? That Donkey Kong head-ass bitch. So we just go up that way. Alright. The other way would have been faster, but like I said, I got raked out of some experience points there, so... When I use the word rake in that sense, there's actually a bunch of different words that you could use the word rake, but one of my favorite clips from Jeopardy had to do with one of the more obscure versions of it, right? Where, the clue was, it's a gardening tool, but it could also mean an immoral pleasure seeker, and it was supposed to be rake. And the guy said, "What is a hoe?" And Alex Trebek was like, "No, oh no, no, not a hoe." He's thinking like, "How dare you say hoes are immoral?" Oh, I can't parry when I'm in water. Oh. An immoral pleasure seeker. What is a hoe? I mean, you know, it's a gardening tool. Definitely a pleasure seeker. Well, like more of a money seeker, but yeah, oh my, right? That was basically Alex Trebek's reaction, like, oh my. course I got poisoned, but I'm alright with that. It'll wear off after a bit. You ever see the drunk Alex Trebek clips? Those are classic. And he's like trying to shoot commercial promos and he's drinking beer and he's just, you know, just really feeling himself. Yeah. Kazin's right down there, but I can't come here and not fight the big Donkey Kong looking motherfucker. There he is. No, I should have done it while still boosted, but that's okay. Adel leveled up. Level 16. Alright, so we're going to check Kaznin for new side quests, but the first thing we want to do is we want to give Griselda my report that we've done over 30% of the Great Forest. We're actually at 33.5% right now. But I think there's... Every time you unlock quests in a new area, you also unlock quests in old areas. Ba 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 da 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 da. Let me in. Greetings. It appears your exploration of the Great Forest is progressing smoothly, but you found something significant, I trust. May I ask for details? Whoa. How did you work that one? We haven't said a word yet. I suppose you can call it a lucky hunch. Would you be willing to share your findings with me? You need only tell me whatever you're comfortable with. Well, Commander Leo's already gone that far, too. Telling her we found a village shouldn't cause any problems. Adel told Governor General Griselda that they've discovered a village built around a large tree. Interesting. That's a significant find indeed. While I would like to know about it in more detail, the mere discovery that such a place exists is quite a development. It seems my expectations and you were not misplaced. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next report. And I'm going to give you that right now. Ah, you've come to report your progress on the map? Let's hear it then. You've made exceptional progress to have filled so much space in such a short amount of time. Here is the reward for your efforts thus far. $4. I bid you farewell for now, and I will be eagerly awaiting your next report. I remember one of the rewards she gives you is a really, really good accessory. I might be remembering wrong, but that's the way I remember it. Let's see if there's any new side quests here. There probably are, but let's just go ahead and check it out. Let me in! No, nothing new. Alright. So, let's go to Komodo Village and do the quests there. We're not going to take the scenic route this time. Oof. Nope. Yeah, I know. There we go. Eventually you won't have to worry about the colors. Eventually you'll be able to warp anywhere, but right now that's the restriction we have. I gotta fight the guy, right? Oh, okay. That was... He's done. You know what else is a classic clip? Is that, it's sort of like, it comes up a lot alongside the Alex Trebek clip. It's like this guy that, I guess he sells RVs and he's trying to cut commercials. And he keeps fucking up and he gets really angry and he's cursing everybody out, including himself. And one of my favorite lines is like, now this is, it's hot as hell, I'm aggravated, and I don't want to hear any more bullshit from anybody, including myself. It's like basically outtakes from commercials. Isn't that a mood? Right, I don't hear any bullshit from anybody, including myself. Oh, I don't really need to come through this. Isn't there a green one nearby? Yeah, I can just go south. That's the long way around. Now that I have the bridge up, I can just... That's how you'd normally get there, but we have this bridge, so... Glad I took the time to lower it, of course. All those little shortcuts you can make definitely make this game a lot more fun. Like I said, it's not a Metroidvania, obviously, because it's not in that style. It's not a side-scrolling game, but it has that feel. Stop gives. A combat exploration game, exactly. I mean, if you think about it, all RPGs are about exploration. It's just the way that this handles gating you off and the way that map completion is important. It feels like that style. There, got the stun. Alright. Sonic Slide seems to build up stun very quickly, so glad I'm using it right now. Yeah, here we are. Alright, we're at the village. So let's see what kind of side quests we got here to take. I can see Leo and over here. Pretentious? How dare you? I'm Commander Leo of the Celceta army, and you are not to speak to me like that. Alright. Let's go see the side quests and whatnot. Wait, nope, not there. Actually, no, it isn't. No, that's the shop, isn't it? It's not what I'm looking for. That's not it. That's where they locked this up. I gotta go up higher. Could be in here, but I think that's Pippi's place. This looks like the right thing. Yeah. Nope, that's also a shop. There it is, the fuck hut. Super high. Is that the one on the Genesis? I played a little bit of the one on the Genesis and it wasn't bad. I don't need to talk to you. I just need to go. Alright, sword training from Lindsay. Would someone please teach me how to use a sword? I'll be waiting at the top level of the village. Urgent, Lindsay. Yeah, I didn't think it was bad. A fresh meal from Medea. I would like 10 fresh leaves to feed to my deer. I'll be waiting outside right by my dear upon whom I dote dearly. Medea, the deer leader. Lover. And the Monkey King from Agent Teresa. I have received reports that a dangerous giant beast called Golwanga has been prowling around the entrance to the woods southeast of Komodo. A speedy defeat would be appreciated. That might be the guy that I keep killing, but probably not. Alright, well, she's got one quest. Golwanga appears to be a subspecies of Bazonga. I've heard it's no less threatening than a Bazonga either. If you decide to fight it, please be very careful. Are you going to mark it on my map, or... Oh my god. The very first time I saw... Because I've heard of Virtual Hide Live, but I wasn't aware of what it really was until I saw it on AVGN, and I'm like, wow, this looks pretty dire. Do I have fresh leaves? I might have them. Let's see. Oh, you brought the fresh leaves I asked for? Oh, I do have them. Yep, these are exactly what I wanted. Full of moisture. You have it, Gray? Oh my god. And you have it as well? Oh, damn. Yeah, it didn't look good. Alright. Ah, this scent really does bring to mind the sun's warming rays, doesn't it? Thank you. I'm sure the deer will be really happy too. Here's your reward. $4.
That was nothing.
Alright. Alright, let's go check on the other one, the sword training thing. I think you actually have to fight Durin to do this. The first time I did it, he kicked my ass. I wasn't too good at parrying. Hey, aren't you two... Did you come about my request on the board? Yeah, it said you want someone to teach you how to use a sword, right? So what do you think, Adel? Accept. Really? Thank you so much. Looks like there's really no stopping her. I appreciate you worrying about me, but I want to become stronger, no matter what. Maybe I'm just doing it to satisfy my own ego. Maybe I'm just wasting my time, and this will all be for nothing. But ever since that incident, I really wanted to learn self-defense. I shouldn't be okay with just sitting around in the village and doing nothing simply because I'm a girl, after all. Now, Karna doesn't do that. I don't expect to get as good as Karna, but I want to be able to hold my own, you know? You're really serious about this, huh? Okay, fine, I understand. If this is what you want, then go for it. Thanks. Well, you definitely got the enthusiasm. Actually, you know how to fight as well, don't you? Yeah, I guess. I don't use a sword like Adel, though. Do you want to learn to fight, too? I don't mind teaching you the art of hand-to-hand combat, if you like. No, that's not why I was asking. I was actually wondering if I could ask you a favor. Huh? Would the two of you be willing to have a duel just to show us how it's done? You're curious about Adel's strength, too, aren't you? Besides, wouldn't it be best to see a real swordsman can do before you start learning yourself? Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's actually not a half-bad idea. I've certainly got no objections. You pass this whether you win or lose the deal, but I try to win it. How about you, Adel? You feel like testing yourself against these knockout knuckles? Sure you won't regret it? You say that as if I'm going to lose. Well, we'll just see about that. Alright then, let's get this party started. This looks like it'll be quite an exciting battle. It's also not easy, but I could probably do it, as long as I get parries. Are you both ready? Yeah, just give me the cue to start, and we'll be off. Well then, get ready. And fight! Don't you wish you hadn't done that? Fuck around and find out. And I win. It does look like ass. And not like nice ass, but like nasty ass. Oh man. I can't believe I lost. That was a good fight. Yeah, it was. Wait, are you just placating me? Sore winner. Not gonna make any excuses, though. You won, fair and square. It's always interesting watching men talk amongst themselves. You both did wonderfully. Yeah, I learned a lot just watching you. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Oh yeah, you called us here to train you, right? We're gonna run out of time at this rate. Right. I'm ready, Adel. Thank you so much, Adel. You've got potential, that's for sure. Really? I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised how quickly you pick things up. I'm sure you'll be a fine warrior, Lindsay. Thanks. Well then, Adel, thank you again for all your help. It's not much, but please accept this. $4. Me too. Thanks for humoring my request. Here's a little something to show my appreciation. I mean, it was a remake of the first Highlight, wasn't it? I mean, which was very influential on Zelda. $4. You get the extra money if you win. Thank you for everything today. If you don't win, you just get the one. Alright, so that's a quest completed. So all that leaves is to... Oh, and I got the Better Man achievement. Apparently I hadn't done that on this Steam version. Yeah, you gotta remember that that's kind of like why it's so like Zelda in a way, because Highlight was Zelda before Zelda. Alright, so where is... He said southwest, but aren't they supposed to mark it on my map when you get a quest like that? I feel like I... And it was East before East. Yes, East was incredibly influenced by Hydlide. And Dragon Slayer as well. Let me just see. I thought she was supposed to mark it on my map. Yeah, the fact that she's not marking it on my map is weird. Southeast of Komodo. I mean, I wonder if it's the big monkey that I fight to level up at the beginning of the game. Yes, Dragon Slayer was before all of them. Adventure. Because if you think Southeast is, like, you know, that monkey that I've been fighting is, like, right over here. That is kind of southeast of it. Let's head over there and see. It's just weird. Usually when you get a target to kill a specific type of enemy, it is marked on your map. Let me get that money. Dragon ducks. Somebody get this frickin' duck away from me! But you saw in that battle versus Durin how aggressive he is and how much damage he does. Like, you think it's gonna be easy, and then he really comes at you. So all you have to do is get a parry into super, and then just Sonic Slide your way to victory. Also helps to be a decent level. So. Adventure was actually a really cool game for its time. Got a marl flower out of that. Yeah, it is true. And hey, Death of Sun, how's it going? You can totally speedrun it, that's true. Alright, I assume they're talking about off in this direction near the beginning of the game. Oh, no, it's over here. I see the mark on the map here. There he is. I should be able to beat this guy pretty easily. We know how to fight this enemy type. Ugh. Too bad I don't have super right now. Alright, I'm not getting the parries I need. Yeah, Diago parried the bitch. Alright, move away. Oh! Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Oh! Gotta watch out. Go in, go in. You gotta be real careful here. Ah. Alright, he's stunned. We got him. There's a level up. Golwanga was defeated. Woo! I got 9 hit points. That ain't enough. Let's stand still and heal. How you going today, Death of Sun? How's it going over there? Alright, drink some water. That was pretty much almost all of my water there. Alright, let's make our way back to... I should have healed more than that, but let's make our way back to the village and report success on that mission. Thankfully, it's not a long or difficult journey. Woo! Can't believe I got hit by that stupid flower. Alright. "46 hit points ain't cutting it, bro." Yo, Duran's going him crazy. He's like, collect this, go ahead and hit this, collect that, come back over here. Like, damn. Alright, good enough. I'm out of red health. Jeez. Sweet. Heal. Out of my weapon. Alright. Here we are. I don't know why I couldn't see the quest marker on the map, but I'm glad I happened to cross it. You defeated Galwanga? Thank you so much. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. $4. You've been a tremendous help. If we ever need anything again, I hope we can count on you for support. Alright, I think that's it, right? Yep, okay. Alright, so we gotta just start going back to exploring the... I think we need... I mean, that's where we need to go, so we need to go through here, this area here. I believe there was a pretty substantial beef curtains there before, but nothing that we can't handle now. Hi, Gibbsy Noodle. You could actually do this later. Like, you can actually do the village at the mouth of the river first, and then do this one. But that one's harder, so they put the beef curtains there to sort of discourage you from doing that. There's a preferred order that the game tries to get you to go in, but you could totally sequence break from what I understand. Stop, Gibbs. Stop, Gibbs. No, you gotta get off me, man. Hi, you're very cute. Hold on. You wanna say hi to everybody? No, jumping. Alright. Now you guys saw him. He wanted to be seen. Don't give me that face. It's too early for that face. Alright. Some money over here. Alright, so... Let me look at this. Yeah. I think we went over there and I was like, oh, there's a pretty bad beef curtain there. Let's not go that way. The beef curtains are really just to prevent you from going to places that you might not be ready for. Oh, yeah, baby. That looked cool. Wow, Durin killed a plant all by himself. He's actually weak against plants. Then again, I'm killing 2 bugs, and Adel's weak against bugs, so... Two bugs at the same time. Oh, yeah. My super's charged. Jesus Christ, Durin, you're poisoned. Watch out! Wait, this is Misty Peak. This isn't where I went where there was beef curtains. Oh, that was probably up here. Should I go back up there and check it out? Because the Misty Peak is definitely where I need to go. But I want to do that area that we saw earlier that was dangerous, but it's not going to be as dangerous now. Oh god, get out of the damn water. How are you still poisoned? Damn it. So, yeah, we gotta go this way. You're still poisoned? I mean, I'm coming up on a healing point anyway. I'm pretty sure to stun these spiders, all you really have to do is hit them from behind and they're instantly stunned. Alright. I'm looking at this and it's not... No. There it is. I gotta figure out how to get to that area that I had seen. Because that's what I want to do now. And you're poisoned again, Durin. Fantastic. Alright, Sonic Slide is mastered now. Wait. Oh man, it shoots out like a whole thing now. So, for next... So we'll try to master Stun Raid now. This doesn't learn anything new, but... Stun Raid being... No, that's not Stun Raid. That's the one we're gonna master now. Alright. Oh! Yeah, that's the one that also lets you accidentally open up the menu a lot. Alright, so... Now I'm thinking I gotta keep going this way, actually. It's a lot further back than I remember it being. Ah! Oh no, Adel's poisoned, because of course he is, right? It's up in this direction. Kicking some ass, taking some fucking names. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. That would have looked cool if I did it right. Like that. Told you. This is still the wrong way. I mean, it looks right, but... I guess it really was back there. Alright. Yeah, I should stand still and let myself heal, and that'll fight the poison off, too. Right. Alright, good enough. The poison's gone. Oop. Oh, chill, chill. So, this way, right? Well, I have been through here. I don't know if this is what I was thinking. This looks like a dead end, though. What I'm looking for is not a dead end. No, it is up in that way, and then that... How do I get over there? I'm not understanding it, because there was this area, and I was like, oh, we'll come back. This part's a little tough for us. And now I'm like, I feel like I'm ready for it, and I can't find exactly where it is. Well, maybe it's just further to the right. Oh. If I go up here, that's a dead end. Ugh. Freaking mash that. It's gotta be up through here. It's gotta be. I'm not going in that water. Ooh, I missed the parry on that. This is it, because you could see where my map tapers off. Alright. Let me see about recovering some health, though. It's a bit much. I'm gonna look at Discord briefly while we cover health. Catch up on that later. Ah, Kitty had the exact reaction I was looking for. Oh, wrong button, though. That looks cool, though. Oh, baby. I thought it was closer to Komodo Village. Down. I don't actually know in my head where this leads, but... I know the Misty Peak leads to where I'm supposed to go, but we gotta explore. We're trying to fill out the map, you know? We're not just trying to beat the game normally. Oh. Alright, here's the bit. Can I lure just one away so I don't have to fight them both at the same time? Now he's coming. I might as well just see if I can take out this guy quickly. Why did I only block once? Get up. Oh! Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, he's stunned? It becomes easy once there's only one. No, 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 no. I really don't have any healing items except for the roto droplets. I gotta be careful here. Ah, he's down. That's one down. I mean, I could run past them, but what's the fun in that? And Adel hit level 17. Fierce Beast Claws, Monkey King Hair, good shit. We're gonna heal. Oh lordy, he coming. Exactly. Oh! Oh! I can't believe I got my freaking hand on the controller in time to parry that. Holy shit. That also should be clipped, by the way. I'm just saying. I was like, oh, let's heal. And then I see this monkey out of nowhere throwing a rock at me. Like, holy shit. Lordy, lordy, look who's turning 40-40. I'll let myself heal all the way. Because you know those two weren't guarding a nice place. It might just be treasure. It might be a dead end with treasure in it, but we want to... Now that we're able to get through it. Oh god. Oh lordy, they respawning. Let's get out of here before the big guys respawn. Oh, it's a shortcut that you have to access from the other side. Oh well, at least I killed those two. Speaking of which, hey. Might as well do it again. I got a rock. No, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright. I'm gonna die, so let's run. Oh god. Never mind that. We did it once. We don't need to do it again. Trying to make a safe area to heal. I got a rock. Wait, another motherfucking potato. Remember that, Gray? I got Melamaz. Another fucking potato. I got a potato. Shit. Those fucking mostoffensivevideo.com shits from back in the day. Alright, well, we did the thing. That'll be a shortcut back from probably someplace from the area that we're supposed to be going to now. There we go. Adel got a rock. Ah! I'm going this way. Alright. Bitch. How much longer to master that skill? Well, quite a bit, actually. Alright. No. Ah. Gotta stop button mashing. It's not good. It's a bad thing to do. Am I near a warp point at all? I am not. I mean, I'm near that blue one. That actually might be faster. That might be the faster way to get where I'm going. I ain't dealing with you sagging ass mother fucking shit. Dickhead. Yeah, just do that one move over and over again. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, can I do it? These things are like metal slimes. They're hard to get. I don't think I'm killing this thing that easily. Nah, he's gone. Oh, no, maybe not. Damn it. Is he anywhere? I don't know where he went. He might be gone for good. Oh well. I tried. They're very hard to kill, but they give a ridiculous amount of experience. What am I doing? Here, right? Yeah. Basically like the East equivalent of a, That's where I'm going, right? Misty Peak, yeah. The East equivalent of a metal slime from Dragon Quest. I may have wasted my super there, but it'll come back after a while. No big deal. Damn it. Damn it! I could put it on another button, but... Alright, we're going this way. Misty Peak. How long have I been wandering around this place now? I should never have decided to follow those two explorers. Alright. I don't remember the mechanic of this. Last time it was going by where the flowers were. Well, like, obviously we're going this way. Trying to remember how this works. Tits! What's up, Spark? How's it going? Oh, there we go. You had to go back. Hey, aren't those two? Yeah, they were a real pair of tits. Oh, these two, yeah. But, Rabbit, we need to go right here. How goes things? Pretty good. Enjoying East. I finally figured out the solution. We just have to keep heading downhill. That's what it is. Shut up. We're going left. You got to keep going downhill. Whatever. Because before, in the mazy area, it was like, go where the flowers are. Here, it's downhill. Come on, Rabbit. Stop being stubborn and listen to reason already. I'm really confident that I'm right here. Don't you want to get out of this forest labyrinth? I'd rather be lost than have you tell me what to do. And even if you're right, that might not be the only way. There might be more than one right answer here. I'll find my own solution. It's like talking to a wall. Does she look like she has an axe? I guess they're explorers. They must be more skilled than they look to make it this far into the forest. But I get the feeling we should keep our distance. They don't seem like the type we want to get mixed up with. What's my map complete? 34.1. I'm going to talk to them. I don't care. Not everything in life has just one right answer. See? Aren't I smart? Being full of yourself really isn't helping here. It took us long enough to work out that you're supposed to head downhill. But she never listens when she gets like this. I'm just going to have to keep my mouth shut for a while, I guess. Alright. Oh, this is downhill. Alright. Dead. How goes it on your end, Sparkle? Any news? Wait, that's uphill. Don't go that way. Oh, hello. These enemies are just coming out of the woodwork. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it might be a while. At least you're safe, though. That's what matters. You know what I mean? You're surrounded by professionals. You know, and they'll get you to the right place. Ooh, even if it takes a bit. Let's see. That's uphill. What do you mean it's been 7 years? It has not been 7 years. Did you mean hours? Surrounded by competence. That's a Republican's worst nightmare. Looks like we're about through here. Yep. As a matter of fact, there's a warp point. Alright, we're out. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. It's been 84 years. Oh, okay, I got you. I understand. I don't think... Well, they said within 24 hours. Hopefully you do get that within 24 hours. And if you don't, they'll place you. They'll find the right place. Alright, we got to set up that tent, which means that we'll get a memory. And memories in the area will appear. Wow. That is deja vu. And by the way, that's not a tent. That's a gent. Look at that. Look at that denim. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. It is said that the Spartas, which live here in this area, originally came from the primeval lands. The Spartas are sacred beasts, bestowed upon by the word of God. Haha, you're right, though. You're right, though. I mean, fuck him anyway, but yeah, you're right. There are some who say God resides in these primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows. Alright. Hope to have you around. We're gonna miss you, just so you know.
Adol.
Looks like you remembered something else. What was it this time? I was riding a beast on the river. Riding a beast? Wow. Well, if you're able to ride it, that means it was tame, right? So somebody's got to be out there to have tamed it. Can't help but think of those big, scary beasts we keep running into, though. By the way, we should be almost there by now. Let's keep moving. Memory fragments in the surrounding area are now visible on the map. Alright, so I can see there's one there. That's actually near the village. And there's one there. How did I miss that? Oh, I see, because it's connected to a different area. Alright, we'll get there. Just gotta make sure this is all properly mapped out. Look at that. That looks like a town to me. The Algon River Basin. Ugh. Alright, these enemies are a little tougher. Oh god, watch out. Once I get... remember how I was... oh, Froggo! Fighting that one monkey guy that was way above my level repeatedly to gain levels very quickly? There's actually these dragons in the area not too far from here that you can do the same thing with. Wait, grab that. Oh, yeah, baby. They're Durgs. They're really Drakes, but... I can hop too, you big bitch. Yeah, I could only imagine, especially, like, can you imagine out of Massachusetts by the Cape, where they were getting feet of snow? Ditched. Damn! He Yoshi'd my whole shit. Blood. I don't think I can get much further here. Oh, this is a dungeon. We can't get in here yet, but this is the entrance. Wait, maybe I can get in here. Hold on. Yeah, but we can't go any further than that. That's the next dungeon we're going to do. We just don't have the character that lets us get a little deeper in there. Because there's a character that specifically excels at swimming. Ooh! That was not a combo. How cold was it? Let's see. How cold, without looking on the internet or something, how cold do you guys think it is where I am right now? Let's see who gets the closest. Give me a wild guess right here in my little corner of northeastern Pennsylvania. 28, wow. How cold do you think it is right this moment, keeping it in mind that it is nighttime? Ugh. I got Yoshi'd again. Eight? I don't think it's going to be that cold. It might be. I don't know. I haven't been outside in a bit, but... Ah. Gray, you got a guess? Anybody else? Oh, you said 15, huh? Sparkler or anybody else out there wanna... Any of my lurkers wanna take a guess? I'll look at my phone in a moment and we'll find out. Where is my phone anyway? Oh, right here. Alright. Let's see, the actual temperature is... Okay, Gray, you're the winner. It's 18 degrees. 18 degrees. Alright, that's the town, but we want to go this way because there's memory. There's a memory there, and I think you could open up a shortcut back and... Oh, no. Alright, he's not going to let me do it yet. Alright. Damn it. Durin.
Huge.
This place is even more amazing up close than it was from the plateau. Same goes for Komodo. I seriously can't imagine seeing anything like this outside the Great Forest. I think we could safely assume this river is the one we've heard about. Also, I'm opening up Pokemon Go to see if there's any interesting Pokemons. Hey, you two! Don't just stand there, you'll lure in the monsters. Come to the village where it's safe. Wait, you're... Oh, this is not good. People seem to react like that to Adel, if you notice. Adel. I'm getting a real case of deja vu here. Hey, you with the red hair. You've got some nerve showing your face here again. Let's see what Pokemons we got here. There's a Grimer. Let's see if he's shiny. He is not. It's a lot of the typical shit. A couple of Hisuian Voltorbs, but I already caught my fill of those. Helioptile. Alright, whatever. It's your fault we can't fish anymore. Don't you dare think we'll let you get away with it either. This village could be on its last legs thanks to you. Figures. Come on, Adel, hurry and remember whatever it is you screwed up. I have no idea. I had a feeling you'd say that. Oh well, no point crying over spilled memories. Let's get this over with. And we found the logical ending point. I'm just getting through the Selray Village, getting through the cutscenes, and then we're going to do a raid pretty soon. And we're locked up. Again. How many times do I have to tell you he doesn't remember anything? Can you prove that? Well, no, but then this conversation is over. You're gonna get me in trouble if you keep yammering on, so stay in there and shut up. Come on, Adel, this is your doing, apparently. Say something, damn it. Don't you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Well, I know you're the first person to come here through the forest, but I think you'd repay us for welcoming you by doing something so heinous. Heinous. What's he being accused of? What are you so sure Adel did? Don't play dumb. You know exactly what you did. You poisoned the river.
No way.
What the? That's terrible. And not just once, but many times over, each time killing more and more fish. I see. Naturally, Adel is the #1 suspect, being the only outsider you've seen ever, I guess. This is just like what happened in Komodo. So did anyone actually witness Adel poisoning the water? The whole village's survival depends on our ability to fish. Everyone here knows that, so why would any of us do such a horrible thing? Okay, calm down. Sheesh. You checked the whole area thoroughly, though, right? Of course we did. We went out on the Spartas and searched every last bend. What's a Sparta? They're the sacred beasts that we raise in this village. We can't fish without them. But enough with the chatter. For the last time, be quiet. I don't have to explain any of this to you. Eighth is playing No Man's Sky. Until we figure out what to do with you, we'll remain here, and you will remain silent. Sacred beasts, huh? Adel just took a dump in the river. A purple dump, from the looks of it. You remember anything about them, Adel? It's the memory we just unlocked. Adel had a slight headache and was feeling mildly dizzy. Alright, this is a good spot to stop, guys. Gotta love that this game lets you save wherever you want. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the schedule. Too many great gummies? Oh god. I've heard if you eat like a lot of like purple food coloring stuff, your poop can turn green though instead. Like it won't turn purple like that, it'll turn green for whatever reason. Hi Gibbsy Noodle. There's a lot of things that turn your poop green now. A lot of reasons that could happen. But anyway, guys, we're going to go over the schedule, and then we are going to do a raid. So, guys, join me tomorrow afternoon where I will be playing The Last Blade Beyond the Destiny for Neo Geo Pocket Color. And hi, Gibbsy, you're so cute. And possibly also Savage Rain for the Neo Geo. It took me a bit to get it right. Tuesday night, we will be playing The Mummy Demastered for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, we will be playing more Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions for the PSP. Thursday night, more Robo-Trek for the Super NES. Friday afternoon, more Paper Mario for Nintendo 64. Saturday night, more Suikoden 3 for PlayStation 2. I almost said 3. And Sunday night, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more Ys 4 Memories of Celceta for Steam. That being said, let's look into a little bit of a raid here. A raid. We're gonna really do a raid. Let's raid Star. Star's playing Subnautica. Hopefully Star's not about to end, but let's do that. We're just gonna use Alice's joke here. Alright guys, this is your raid command. Copy it, paste it as we head into Starfiend's stream. He is playing Subnautica. We're going to be heading over there. I'll see you guys there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon for fighting games. And I'll just see you around in general. I'm covering it up. Oh no.